I like really crap jokes. Monkeys falling out of trees simply because they're dead. When 6 is afraid of 7 because, well, you know. I like that eyeless deer that everybody has no idea what to call. When there's no painkillers in the jungle because paracetamol. I think that was quite good. I love finding out why the chicken crossed the road. When someone knocks on my door, I love finding out who. And I like it especially when it's Jimmy, and then it's Jimmy or your money. You know. I think there are plenty of things you can joke about and be pretty sure people won't get upset or offended. I also think that there are things that shouldn't be funny, but they just bloody are.
5, 6, 7, and...
If you don't laugh, you will cry. If you do laugh, you should try. Not being an awful person. Being an awful person.
What's the difference between 2 Todgers and a joke?
Charlotte can't take a joke.
You are rude. Guys, I've been thinking, right, we've been coming here so long now that we're basically part of the furniture. So, do you not think that maybe we should see what else this beautiful city... Oh, thank you, Don.
You know she's like family.
Hello, you fine
I
folk.
would not see you.
Well, please don't stop on my account. Continue as you are. Fascinating, aren't they?
Good evening, gentlemen. Baron, Mr. Hawksworth. If you'd like to follow me into the back room.
Oh, no need, sweetheart. We can talk right here at the bar. We really like to soak up the atmosphere of a place.
Everything okay with you, Miss Charlotte? These men friends of yours?
Very good friends, I think. With the offer we're about to put in on the place.
You're selling the pub?
What's all this nonsense?
So you've finally had enough of us then, eh, Sean?
I love how possessive these lower classes get about their local pubs and taverns. Dignified greetings. I think that's what's so charming about them. I have so much to learn here. So much to teach you all. Well, we weren't planning on intruding, but we'd love an introduction.
All right. I'm Granny Pat. That's Sam the Smoocher over here. There's Alfred the Pipes, Bessie the Barmaid, and that's Danny and Paulina. We don't know what they do.
You remind me of some tribeswoman I came across once on an expedition in Bermuda.
What?
Have you ever been to Bermuda?
No. I've seen a child carrying a chimney.
I bet you've never been further than the end of the street, have you, sweet thing?
Actually,
I bet you've never been outside this bloody pub, eh?
Oi!
Actually...
They're creatures of the establishment. Maybe the stool will one day sprout a neck. And from that neck out will pop a magnificent little head, and it will call you, sir, Daddy. And you'll christen it with your finest lager. Of course, from the brewery that still stands tall here. Tell me I'm right, aren't I? That's how you all got here, didn't you?
Actually, I was born in Barking.
Charlotte, these are the men you're selling our pub to.
I've written some jokes as like a sneak preview, if you will, for this show in particular.
Isn't it just jolly well fascinating having a pint after a long day's graft? Eh? Very fascinating, Sam.
Yeah, it's good.
I think I'm quite good.
Yeah, no, you're good, you're good. No, he's sitting around assuming I'm uncultured. Like, I'll tell you what, and I'll tell you this for free. I may never have been to Bermuda, but I've been all the way to Bristol and back, so he can put that in his pipe and smoke it now, can't he?
Yeah, I just can't believe that Charlotte would think of selling the pub to them. These guys are going to ruin the pub, drive up the prices and invite their posh mates. We'll be left on the curb. How can she do this? This pub means the world to her.
What's hard to believe? She doesn't care who takes over this place, as long as her pockets are full.
She does care. She loves this pub.
I don't get what you're all so fussed about. You do all basically live here.
They find us interesting and they've been places. You say miles worth half the bloody time.
Now, darling, I'm going to respond to that with one sentence that I want you to remember for the rest of your little life. If it ain't yours, don't touch it. And the fact that I might as well be attached to my chair here ain't for them to touch.
Look, I know Charlotte cares about us. We've got to do something.
Or we can be right bloody rude to them. Ignore him, just cold shoulder.
We could spike their dreams, make them forget all about this place.
Okay, well, how about we just find them another pub? What about the dog down the road?
I could get into the brewery, couldn't I? Mess up the beer vats, causing the smell coming out of the chimneys.
Speaking of brewery, if something was wrong with one of the pipes, they wouldn't want to buy it. And I know someone who's a pipe expert.
Alfred, my boy, get down there, burst a pipe. No one wants a soggy pub.
It's really complicated. The pipes down there are in a bloody muddle. It's risky.
Come on, Freddie.
Think of Charlotte.
What a load of cockneys do when beer flooded their street. They drowned. But shh. What were their last words? But shh.
Right then, what's brown and sticky?
I also know a joke. What does your father have in common with mine, eh?
I don't know.
You don't know either of them. Oh,
You're not very funny.
well, we laugh.
These two reminded me of more than Granny Pat after her fourth sherry. Huh?
Sweet but dry, are you, Patricia?
Yeah, mate, involved.
I'm standing right here, son.
There's that gumption we were talking about. Are your bones not a little bit too brittle for fighting, eh, lad? Have you ever heard of the words fruit or vegetables?
Oh, they'd make you much too strong. Every time you went to open the doors to the shacks you call homes, you ripped them off.
Oh, imagine it. You go home to your poor wife, give her a hug, next thing you know, she's laying limp on the floor.
Oh, don't tempt them, Reg.
Oh, they couldn't rid themselves of their wives now. Who'd feed them?
Wipe the beer from their shins.
Are you quite finished, sir?
Oh, it's all in jest, my dear, all in jest.
Alfred, what is that you're holding?
What do you think it is?
What do you get if you mix 300,000 gallons of beer, unsafe wooden vats, and a load of cockneys? A tragedy killing 8 people, including in real life, 4 people who are at the wake of a 2-year-old boy. But what'd the actor do 206 years after this tragedy? Wrote crappy jokes about it, wrote a weird TV pilot, and questioned comedy as a whole. But if it ain't yours, don't touch it.
Being an awful person.